Ladies and gentlemen, okay, yeah, I'm on it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for that. My internet went out, but I'm about to get my internet. I'm about to switch internet though. See, I went that cable one down here in the south. Cable one keep 9, so I'm done with it. So I'm about to switch. Hey, I need that certified internet. So if y'all know the best internet to get and the best internet, well, the best company to go with the internet. And when we get like let's get like HBO Cinema, then good high quality shit. The best people. Let me know. Cause tomorrow I'm making a phone call tomorrow. KP gonna be looking stupid because they ain't gonna get paid next month. They ain't cut that shit out. KP ain't gonna get paid next month. No, KP ain't gonna get paid next month. They gonna get it about to be switched up time. Like that right there. Switch up, bitch. Let's go.
We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. And David, look, thanks, David. That's the mindset you have to have. In the end, winning titles should be the ultimate goal. Well, the NBA has some great advanced scouts who know how to help a team prepare for an opponent. When you played, Chris, what kind of information would you be given with a team that was coming up on the schedule or the game that night that was important for you?
Well, wow, my rookie year, I remember the first time I got a scouting, the playoff scouting report, and I had to understand how many times the player I was playing against would shoot over his right shoulder as opposed to his left shoulder, and the percentage of the times he liked it on the left box as opposed to the right.
Man, we finna kill that shit that my ear cut the fuck off.
It gives you confidence because, as I said, you can't check one.
Man, I knew it. My fucking ear cut the fuck off, man. We had this damn game get their ass. No. We gonna take the game back over. Fuck that.
Scouting reports are everything to understand your opponent.
Give me that.
Did you keep, Chris, a mental notebook, or would you have a notebook that you would write in to keep track of these players, the guys you would face?
I had a mental notebook. The teams would give us physical.
Come on!
Just kind of read them and make my mental notes. You get to see guys so often that if you don't kind of understand who a player is that night before you play him, it might be too late.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are
give me that.
In the 2. Then it's Jones.
There you go.
And it's Bailey in at the power forward position.
Oh!
Such a wide open look.
Not many guys more lethal on the catch and shoot. That's an easy bucket for Thompson.
And Wall kicks to Morris. There's a screen by Gortat. Wall's shot is off.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Oh, get on me, boy! Get on me, boy!
Recognizing the defense balance. Curry quickly locates the open man.
Here's Wall. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Wall's got his first points of the game.
Nice, spicy finish. He was left alone. Why not?
Well, when the question of who has the best handles comes up in the NBA, John Wall should be in the conversation.
Ah, fuck!
Curry might be at the top, but Wall isn't far behind. He can absolutely lose the guy.
Y'all won't gonna get. I'm not knocking that bitch out of bounds. Damn, fuck!
Looking at Washington,
let's go. Come on.
Against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And when you shoot a high percentage from distance, that gives you momentum and really keeps the opponent on the ropes.
Well, especially
give me you got it.
Deep shots makes it hard for the other team to build momentum.
Pop it.
Wide open.
Dang.
From outside. Washington's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Left side, Beal lets it go from deep. He doesn't hit that one. The Warriors go the other way with it, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Pop it!
And they had 8 of missed opportunities at the foul line. That's always a game changer.
It's almost like a field goal kicker missing after all the hard work is put in. Just a frustrating way to go down.
Get back on.
Wall dishes to Morris.
Ah!
By Bailey. Outside Curry. Now the pass to Bailey. And the Warriors.
Foul, baby. Ah!
Out here.
Come
The
on.
thing that Steve Kerr has done so well in his coaching tenure is his ability to handle multiple stars on the same team. You look back at the history of this league, and it isn't always smooth sailing.
Yes,
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Beal and Porter at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Gortat together down low. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And that one's good by Porter.
Oh, I like watching.
Don't worry, I'm don't see, baby.
Demonstrating a nice.
Let me see. Don't see, baby.
Here's Bailey. Knocked away. With the steal.
Nookie.
Beal with it. Picked up by Thompson. Steps back and fires. Here's Gortat. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Gortat's got his first basket of the night.
They still gonna get poked on.
Arms of Gortat easily stretching out to gobble up rebounds.
Bailey passes to Durant. Some nice passing by Golden State here.
Oh!
Really deep through that time. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Outside, Wall. Shoots over Curry. Wall's shot is off.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Oh!
And here's the fast break. Beal
Jump!
It's good.
I mean, wow. The scoring ability of Beal is so impressive.
And we all know that Bradley Beal was one of the early benefactors of the new
Give me that.
contracts handed out in the NBA. Chris, as you know, got a 5-year deal worth almost $130 million. Some questioned it, but he has stepped up since signing long-term here.
Yeah, and with Bill, you know, it was just a matter of staying on the floor to earn that contract. I mean, since signing, he's had career best in several different categories. This team showed faith in Bill, and he's rewarded them.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs.
Oh, foul, baby.
Well, you look around the NBA, and there are some incredible athletes. Chris, in your opinion, which players in the league right now are the most physically imposing when you see them in action?
3 people come to mind. First, DeAndre Jordan, just his size and stature. And then when you see him run like a little fella and jump with the best of them, it is so intimidating seeing him out there on that court. LeBron, I mean, you still might say he has the best basketball body ever, being that 6'7", 6'8" frame, whatever he goes by with a bunch of muscle behind it, being able to use his quickness and strength to get to the post. You just have to love it. And then Antetokounmpo, one of the most unique players we've seen with his length, his size, Mr. Stretch Armstrong, but he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and I just think his unique body style and his skill set makes him fun to watch as well.
And Chris, you spent a handful of years in Washington. When you look back to that time in your career, is there a favorite moment that stands out to you?
Well, it was early in my career when I was with Washington, and I learned a lot about the league. And I think ending the Washington playoff drought that they have been in for so many years was part of the reason why I wanted to go there, and that was a lot of fun. Making my first All-Star team as well was pretty cool.
And that one drops for him. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
And it's completely unfair to expect a defender to do anything against Durant on that pull-up shot. It's just unguardable.
Off the pick. And Jones sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Van Stevenson's checked in for the Wizards. Satoransky comes in for Beal. Bell is checked in for Golden State. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
The shot's good from Bailey.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shot's now starting to fall.
And Wall kicks to Morris. Up top, Gortat. Wall dishes to Gortat. Out to Morris. 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Gortat. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Warriors leading by 7. Left side Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Fruitful possession, just doing what they can to extend the lead.
And that's what you have to do. Stay in the moment. Keep grinding.
And that log came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection. Stolen by Stevenson. And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the... Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Here's Curry. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. And it's Durant. Then it's Jones. And it's Bailey in at the 4 slot.
A lot of players who are the age of Gortat would have started to slow down a bit. He's bucking that trend and continues to produce well. A very steady presence for his team in the paint. That's too much space to give him out there on the perimeter. They got to close out on him.
Pass to Bailey. Back to Curry. Passes to Bailey. Goes up at the stripe. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 9 points in the game so far. Chris with Gortat, as you mentioned, he's right up there in age, but he's still doing what he's done his whole career.
Yeah, and a lot of it has to do with just how efficient Gortat has been as a scorer his whole career. He knows exactly what he can do and can't do in the paint when he's facing up. He has a career field goal percentage that's around 55. I mean, that's very strong numbers for him.
Wizards trail by 6. And Wall kicks to Beal. Morris a screen. Beal with another miss.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now here's Wall. He has 7. Shoots over Curry. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Having a little bit of trouble at the start of the half. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Here's Bailey. Goes back up. Gortat with the block.
Oh, that's just the long wingspan of Gortat. I mean, it's highly effective, especially how he swats away shots.
Durant, the pass to Bailey. Goes up again. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 3rd rebound. There's 10 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Stevenson kicks to Connaughton. From deep. Off the mark. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors lead by 15. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
It's been really solid.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. Wizards trail by 15. Morris and Gortat together down low. Then it's Lance Stevenson, and it's Connaughton in at the 2. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Off target from 3-point range. Golden State's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Kicks to Bell. The pass to Bailey. Iguodala with it. Now guarded by...
Damn!
Out of bounds.
I thought I still had the ball.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And Golden State also making a change. Thompson's checked in.
Too fair. Cost no too goddamn fair.
Outside Beal. He kicks to Morris. He dishes it to Stevenson. Morris a screen. Stevenson drives in. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Oh!
Stat sheet close to getting
Jump, jump!
It had the same effect.
From 10 feet out, and
Give me that!
Stevenson again missing.
Oh, you got it.
Warriors leading by 15, and they're on the break. Bailey, he's guarded by Stevenson. The shot from Bailey. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Stevenson dishes to Gortat. Back to Stevenson. And Chris, the team you spent the most time with in your career, the Sacramento Kings, what was it like playing in a smaller market? And do you think that's changed for star players today?
You know, I love playing for the city of Sacramento and the fans. Because we were a small market, I think we had some of the most passionate fans that I've ever seen in the NBA. But it was also tough, especially playing on the West Coast. You're the second or the late game, and the East Coast, many people don't see you. You don't have necessarily the support of everyone else because you're not in the largest city. So it definitely could be tough. But when you're playing a team like the Lakers or you're playing other Goliaths, you love it and you embrace that small David type aspect. And so I do think it's changed because of social media. I do think it's changed because of the internet and specifically the apps that you can now go into the locker room before and after the game. You can get a guy's thoughts right after he made a big shot or missed a big shot. And so I think if you would have had those tools, maybe it'll be different. But I think now definitely it really doesn't matter what market you play in. I mean, we were a small market at that time, but look, since it's been the OKCs and other teams that kind of have made everybody excited about basketball. So I don't think market plays that big of a part as far as your experience and how much fans get to see you anymore.
Good over.
Continuing to push the action. And
Ball play, boy.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
And now we get a chance to
Fuck the scoreboard. Go ham.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
John Walls checked in for Washington. And the Warriors also making a change. Jones checked in for Kevin Durant. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside, Wall. Morris with the screen for Beal. No good, shot missing. Excellent D that time from Jones. Pass to Bailey. And Bell kicks to Jones. Bailey passes to Bell. Some nice passing by Golden State here. It's Jones on the wing. To shoot. Timeout called the Warriors. They're in front by 18. 1:49 left in the fourth. Get Curry. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bailey. Warriors the rebound. Pass to Bell. Bailey passes to Bell. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're up by 18. 1:31 left to play in the final quarter.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
Washington making some changes. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. Oubre comes in for Porter. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Beal. Different look here for the Warriors. Udo's checked in for Jones. Cephalosha comes in for Bell. Sharon Grant, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Felder in for Steph Curry. And Wall kicks to Ilyasova. Now Oubre. Clock at 6. Fires the three. And the three ball is good.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident looking performance for the Warriors.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
And don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
Lance Stephenson's checked in for Gortat. Ilyasova dishes the wall. Oubre kicks to Connaughton. To the inside, Stevenson, and it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
Bailey, he's guarded by Stevenson, stolen by Stevenson. Stolen by Grant. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take
Out of it by crunch time. They'll give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
A chance for David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
No win, baby. It's good.
Thank you, Kevin. Now it's early, but you've established yourself as a contender that might make a deep playoff run. Is that on your mind?
You know, David, it's something that's in the back of your mind, but this early in the season, our goal is to just improve as a team and to get to a point where we can make some serious, make a serious run at the title. If we start putting the cart before the horse, things fall apart in a hurry. So we're just taking it one game at a time, and sorry to have to feed you that.
See, my carrier was telling him, talk too fast.
You owe me a nickel.
Fuck your nickel.
Thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Weber.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. The fans are filling the seats in
16.3
the site of our broadcast, and where the Magic will be going up against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. Tonight,
Y'all can boo all you want. We still gonna kill. This guy they pronouncing so fast. Don't call me Steve Curry. My name is Margaret Bailey. I don't ain't no damn Steve Curry. The fuck?
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. Well, the holidays
So fucking bad they don't even want to say my name.
NBA action. That's certainly what we have in store for us today. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analysts, and from the sideline, David Aldridge. Looking back to the last matchup between these two teams, it was Orlando who was unable to get it done against the Warriors.
You know, a poor shooting night. I just got the sense
On fire, baby.
enough to get good looks.
Right, there has to be some sort of consistent effort to generate quality shots. It seemed to me they thought it was going to come easily.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Thompson and Durant, the sharpshooters at the 2 and the 3. Then it's Curry. Then it's Jones. And it's Bailey in at the power forward. Doris, this is about the time the trades start to happen. But let me ask you, if you acquire someone mid-season, this is always tricky. Can you reasonably expect that person then to continue and help you in the...
Give me that.
You know, I think you can, Kevin. I think some of it is how well does that person fit, both in terms of the skill set they bring to the table. Do they complement the pieces already? And the untold part is the personality aspect of this.
Foul, baby.
Championship, LeBron's first in Cleveland and the first in countless years in the city of Cleveland. Channing Frye. People will not necessarily associate him with that championship, but if you ask the Cleveland Cavaliers, that guy's ability to mesh on the basketball floor and bring the respective pieces of the puzzle together.
That's why I hit the gym, boy.
The answer is
y'all better start hitting the damn gym.
So what I'm hearing in your answer is that it's a lot on the floor, but boy, there's a lot to consider what they do off the floor in your locker room.
Yeah, both pieces important, no doubt.
Both free throws good from Bailey.
I'll tell you, as good as he is at the line, it allows him to invite contact. When he's down low.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Cook kicks to Vucevic, kicks it out to Gordon. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
On defense, Orlando. 4-point game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, that was more than just a tough loss. That was a complete embarrassment.
Look, Greg, they simply didn't bring it. And that's one of those losses that you just have to throw away and forget about.
5 on the clock. Here's Bailey. And the Warriors miss again. On offense, here are the Magic. Still without a basket in the game. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. No one on him, and he makes the easy one.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Bailey passes to Jones. Out of bounds, Orlando.
Oh.
And you look at the post-up bangers who don't block shots at a high level. More and more, we're seeing teams relegate them to that 6-man role off the bench. It'll be interesting.
Move too fast and slow it down a little bit. Now, fucker, keep it smooth.
Fits that description.
Let's go now.
Team move fast as fuck, boy. We moving fast as fuck.
I was able to talk with Frank Vogel for just a minute.
Come on, get. Boy, we messing fast. Y'all better keep up.
Score so many points in a hurry. He said we cannot
Book it.
try to match these guys basket for basket and get away from our defense. Because if you slack off these shooters even a little bit, then they really go off.
Yeah, you snack out from the, hey, if you snack out, yeah, we really go off.
Ray David, thanks. There are some weapons.
And they snacking. They trying to go off. They snacking.
Let his guys know it.
They necking. Yeah, they can't go off. They necking. They snacking. Let's go. They necking. They snacking. Boop, book it.
Got to clamp down on D.
I think game prep is a little different when you're facing these guys. All the focus has got to be on slowing down their attack.
Yeah, slow down. They can't slow down attack. They can't slow down attack. They can't slow it down.
To the wing on the left. A minute 50 left to play here in the first. Bailey.
Foul, baby.
Whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Orlando. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the first one at the line is good. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Biombo is checked in for Vucevic. Trevor Booker comes in for Aaron Gordon. Johnson, he's checked in for Isaac. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Simmons. And then for Golden State, Bell is checked in for Jones. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Jaren Grant in for Curry. And clearly a foul. And 2 shots coming up.
You love to see progress on the attack, Kevin. This guy moves well. He's got a tremendous vertical. No reason he shouldn't get to the line.
Orlando shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
That free throw good from Ross. The Warriors leading. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Lethal shooting pair of Clay and KD out on the perimeter. Then it's Jones. Then it's Curry. And it's Bailey in at the 4 slot. Takes it in. 6 points for him.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. The basket by Gordon.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Bailey defended by Gordon. Knocked away. And it's out of
eyeball.
They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
Gordon a screen. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Again, the miss by Thompson. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And here's the fast break. Durant.
Well, the length of Kevin Durant on the defensive end, creating havoc and an opportunity for his guys.
And that replay sponsored by Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment, giving us an excellent perspective on the play. Isaac.
Come here.
Again, can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside Curry. And Thompson kicks to Durant.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Bailey, defended by Gordon. No good from Bailey.
The only way he doesn't finish is if the defense gets in his face. Nice job.
Here is Cook, guarded by Curry. Gordon a screen, off the screen. Another
Come here.
Orlando.
Oh, you got it.
And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Jones kicks to Durant, and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
And I'm sure he was hoping he'd be higher in the voting at this point, but the competition is so stiff this season.
It really is. I mean, there are dunk artists on just about every team in the league. And he's a heck of an athlete, but just hadn't separated himself from the rest of the competition.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Here is Cook after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Cook kicks to Vucevic, pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and the dunk caps it off.
Yeah, run your offense with that kind of precision. Not much anyone can do to stop it.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Cook dishes to Vucevic. Gordon with no one around. Gordon with another miss. Warriors leading by 5. And there's the pass to Bailey. Outside, Jones. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. Outside for Curry. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Simmons is running. Stolen by Thompson. 1 second left. No good on the buzzer beater. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Warriors ahead as they wrap up the second quarter with a huge surge. An 18-7 run. It's time now to go. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. We have to like what we're seeing from Bailey.
It takes a lot to dominate a game without shooting lights out, but that's exactly what he was able to do with his play on the glass.
Doris, so much talk about offense. How do you slow some of these guys down defensively? I mean, one way is to draw charges, but thinking of that, who do you think is the best at doing that these days?
You know, Kevin, it can be a lost art in the game of basketball on any number of levels. You have to be willing to absorb contact, and sometimes from guys much bigger than yourself. So some of the names that come to mind for me, Marcus Smart with the Boston Celtics, Kemba Walker, always the smallest guy on the floor, is never afraid to give up his body. From the big guys, I'd probably say Maurice Spates or DeMarcus Cousins. Both are willing to cede that contact and try to gain an advantage going the other direction.
Yeah, they know they're going to take a hit, and they willingly take the hit for the betterment of the team.
Right.
The big men are Gordon and Vucevic. Cook out there with Simmons. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. No good from Bailey.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Cook kicks to Simmons. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The Magic making a switch here. Biombo's checked in. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Gordon a screen for the tie. Isaac misses.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working.
Pass to Bailey. It's hauled in by Gordon.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And so they choose to intentionally. Here is Ross. 5 points in the game. Vucevic down low. Working on Jones. Gordon for 3. Warriors leading by 12. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's the feed to Curry. Bailey defended by Gordon. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
The Warriors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
That free throw good from Bailey. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Ross with it. The dish to Vucevic. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Right back after this break. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Get a couple stops, we get a couple runouts, we get into our flow, all right? Keep the ball moving, keep the intensity.
Steve Kerr asking his guys just to, keep up the pace, play unselfishly, basically be yourself, stay, guys, stay in character.
Yeah, I mean, he knows what this team is capable of. Just looking for a couple of plays to really kind of kickstart that engine and give them that little sustainable groove.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Bell is out there with Jones, and it's Bailey in at the small forward. Tries it from 9. That shot off, and Orlando will come the other way.
No doubt it's been a rough game for him. I don't think he's going to lose any sleep over it as long as they hang on to the lead the rest of the way.
Cook, the pass to Ross. Here's the screen. Pass to Isaac. Lets it fly. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Thompson outside. Pass to Bailey. Dishes it to Bell. Golden State moving it around. 4 on the clock. No good on the triple from Bailey. The Magic trail by 9. To the inside. Isaac. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you want to see that. Isaac getting deep post position. He loves putting the defense in a tough spot, always looking to get to the line.
First one falls for him. He's off on the second. Warriors leading by 8. Thompson for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, and when Klay Thompson gets cooking, it is really fun to watch. Remember, this guy set the record for most points in a quarter. Put a hearty 37 on the defense.
And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too.
Yeah, I'll put points. I want the wins. I ain't losing nothing else.
On the free throw, no good.
Straight wins from now on. There you go, Kirk.
Shouting for Golden State, they won that game against Washington. The pass to Bailey. He kicks it to Jones.
There you go. Yeah.
To the line with a chance to make it 3.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
Jonathan Simmons is checked in for Orlando.
It's good. Man, Golden State Warriors, they put me on the white team. We about to take off. They put me on the right one. Don't worry about it. He gonna make that one shot. If he don't, I ain't got rebound. Like I said, he gonna make that rebound. Hey.
Debating whether a player is a star or a superstar. To you, what's the major difference between those two?
They got timeout. Oh, pussy.
And superstar are those guys who are willing to absorb the label on a night-by-night basis and a moment-by-moment basis. You can't disappear when the stakes get high. You can't disappear on a February night in the middle of the grind pre-All-Star break. Greatness requires you to come with it every single night.
And they don't care about the conversation about them. They're bulletproof in some ways, very thick-skinned.
Very Kobe-like attribute you just referenced.
Very good comparison. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. And he tried to pep them up. He said, look, nobody said this was going to be a cakewalk. We knew they weren't going to back down or go away. So if we want this game, we got to take it from them. A lot of fire from Coach during that speech, Kevin.
There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Feeds it to Curry. Now a timeout called by Golden.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
I think sometimes that's all it takes, right? We'll see if it helps them moving forward in this one.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just
Why I ain't show it?
He's just been gunning. He's been.
They ain't want to show it. I ain't show it in pitch nothing. I want to see it. Anything they in my team, I want to see it.
As he had.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Isaac.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Here's Cook. Again, the magic score.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some.
Come on.
It's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
John, what's he doing? Come on.
Cook kicks to Vucevic. Knocks down the three ball.
Don't, they celebrate. Y'all think I could catch up? All right, I did. Here's the ball. Let me shut him down right quick.
Here's Bailey. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Orlando
I'm cold.
Done so far from the field here in the fourth. Going 6 for 7. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Golden State gets called for the foul. Gets the first. That narrows the lead down to just 3. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession game.
Curry attacking. So he gets the
foul, baby.
On the way up and 2 shots coming up.
I think when you're a multi-time MVP, as Steph Curry is, on any drive, you're going to earn the whistle because you have that kind of respect.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, I think one claim to fame that if I'm Steph Curry, I'm taking a lot of personal pride in, Kev, is the fact that he was the NBA's first ever unanimous MVP. It's really hard for me to fathom that this will ever occur again in history.
Okay.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
That's exactly who they want at the line, and he comes through again.
Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Outside Gordon.
I'm glad 2 people out here. Thank you. I'm glad 2 people.
Back to Gordon. Money.
I'm glad 2 people. I got me glad 2 motherfucking people, man.
And he's just putting the team on his back when he's needed most.
Don't you just love to see that confidence when taking these big shots?
Thompson outside. Passes it to Bailey. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
I'm going 2 motherfuckers, man.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I'm going 2 motherfuckers.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Cook kicks to Vucevic. There's a screen. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Simmons with it. Picked up by Thompson.
And every
Oh my God!
like it's designed to produce a triple.
Well, you love how the ball is popping outside on the perimeter. It's being moved and finding the open man, and they're cashing in.
Oh, off target.
Affecting the shot.
Fuck.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game.
Bullshit. I got a whole 2 motherfuckers and shit, man. Bullshit. What the fuck, man? That game, man. Fuck that nigga. They got me over here holding 2 goddamn people and shit. They got motherfucking Superman shit. The fuck? Got me holding 2 people like I'm fucking Superman shit. The fuck? I need to take some frustration out. I need to go to and play some 1-on-1 in that court. 1-on-1. I need to take some frustration out. Cause that shit bullshit. I need to take my frustration out on something.